This is the Toyota Corolla, the best-selling car in the world. And if you thought it was VW Beetle, you're wrong. The Corolla has sold over 50 million cars, beating the VW Beetle. What we have here is the 2022 Corolla model. Good luck finding a 2003 right now. They are hard to find. Apologies for the noise. There's a helicopter right above us. My name is Dave, and you're watching Imagine Autos.
ImagineAutos.com is the premier video-centric car shopping portal with over 1.5 million vehicles. When using the website or the app, you have access to video spotlights from our walk-around style footage of the exact car you're looking to purchase. Let's say you want to look at the conditions of the tires. All you have to do is click on the tire icon, and the video will jump ahead to show you the car's tires. ImagineAutos.com helps you imagine your next car today, and our app allows users to experience augmented reality of new cars. With this feature, you can place that new car in your driveway or out on the road. So head on over to ImagineAutos.com to see for yourself.
What we have here today is the Toyota Corolla 2022 LE trim. It is the basic trim starting at $21,000 MSRP. You can get the hybrid version of this vehicle for about $23,000 MSRP, a hatchback version for $23,000, and if you have some racing blood in you, the GR Corolla starts at $36,000 MSRP. We're gonna go through everything about this vehicle, from the looks, the interior, the performance, how comfortable and practical it is. But before we get into that, I just wanna thank our friends here at Route 22 Toyota in Hillside, New Jersey, for letting us this car so that we can do this review for you. The Corolla is a budget-friendly vehicle that looks really freaking good, I think. I like the front. It sort of has like a smushed little snout in the front, but a little bit aggressive with the lines on the headlights here, the lines on the hood, and I actually quite like the grille. The grille has all these hexagonal geometry to it that makes it look pretty good. The side mirrors, I think are a pretty good size so that you can see off to the side and the cars behind you, so that's a really nice plus there. So this car is the black sand pearl graphite color, and what I love about this color is that the Toyota badge, the trim badge, and the Corolla badge are all the same color, so it looks really sleek, and I really love that. Now, it doesn't look anything spectacular in the back, but for some reason, it all comes together, and I quite enjoy the overall look of the back of the Corolla. And overall, the entire Corolla looks pretty sleek. There's no way to open the trunk with a button, it looks like. There's a camera right here, but there's no latch to open the trunk. So either you use your key fob or the button in the driver's side. Now, this is surprisingly pretty big as far as I can tell. It actually looks bigger than the Camry for some reason. I wonder if it is. I don't think so, but it does look like it. So under the trunk, we got a spare tire with a kit. It is just a temporary spare tire, so you're gonna have to replace the tire after using the spare. Now, let's see how big this trunk is with the latch down. So it doesn't really add that much more space once you drop down the back seats, but the trunk itself seems pretty big. So let's see if it'll fit me. Wow! You know what? It is bigger than the Camry. I couldn't do this in the Camry easily. The space here is not very big. I can probably crawl through, but that means that when you have long items, you're gonna be limited by this opening here when the seats are down. But there is an emergency latch in the trunk if you do get stuck and your cameraman locks you in. All right, well, the back seat, not bad. Oh, what? Okay, I know this is the basic trim Toyota, but like, at least have a little pocket back here. I mean, how much does that cost? Come on. But overall, I mean, it does not feel luxurious back here at all. Very basic, not that much space in here. Can hold a small drink. Head space, I'm 5'9", but it seems like if you're 6 feet or taller, you're gonna be a little bit cramped back here. But overall, I mean, it feels comfortable enough, at least for me. Not bad. Now, the passenger seat, oh, actually, I think if you're up to 6'2", you'll be fine. I'm 5'9", and this is quite comfortable. No power adjustments, all manual. The windshield, at least over here, the view seems quite nice. The glove compartment is actually the biggest one I've seen so far with all the Toyotas we've been looking at. So this is actually quite big. Okay, let's check out the driver's side of the vehicle. Corolla, let's see what you got. Do you have power windows for everything or just the driver's side? All right, so we got the power window for the driver's side, and let's see if the back is gonna be powered. Oh, it is. Toyota, you give me power windows for all the windows, but no pockets in the back. Come on. The steering wheel actually feels pretty good. I know it's the Corolla basic trim, but that actually feels solid. The thickness, it's standard Toyota steering wheel thickness. A little thin, but it feels nice. We got all the controls. Looks like there's cruise control on this one with lane detection, audio controls, phone controls, and dash control. Oh, here, to be honest, it's actually not that much smaller than the other vehicles. So for them to do this dash is actually, oh, you know what? They save money on the display. That's why. So we got our speedometer in the middle, our RPMs on the left, and a little digital screen on the right. So what can we see here? Looks like there is how efficient we're driving, some of the systems for cruise control and lane detection, tripdometer. It even has pre-collision system on this. Probably not very complex, a basic one. Decent amount of features. So let's take a look at the home. Infotainment system right here in the center. It looks pretty standard from the other systems that we've seen in the other Toyotas. Just as sluggish as the other ones. A slight lag every time you press a button. So that's something I don't really like about the info system. But I heard the upgrade for the 23 fixes this issue. So looking forward to reviewing those cars later. We got front defrosting, rear defrosting. Looks like we can change the modes here. Eco heat and cool, I guess, is to save some power or gas from your vehicle. AC, so very basic. Now this, let's look at the center console here. No charging ports that I see here, but something where you can put your phone at least in. We got the parking brakes right here. The center console, just standard, neutral, drive, and low gear. It's B for some reason. Yes. But I usually don't like cup holders right here, right behind the shift knob. But because the armrest is so high and I'm reaching over and this is so low, that a pretty tall drink, even with a straw, is a good clearance. I won't hit it. Some cars will have it like right up here, and man, you put anything bigger than a can and you always just hit it every time you need to change the gear, touch the shift knob. Let's see what's in here. Maybe there are some charging ports. There's a USB-C charging port. Pretty good, keeping up with the times I see Toyota. We got a 12-volt charging plug right there, and actually a pretty tiny storage compartment. All right, let's talk about the performance of the car before we take it for a spin. Let's pop up the trunk. So the Toyota Corolla comes with a 1.8 liter 4-cylinder engine that produces 139 horsepower and 126 pound-feet of torque. That means you're only gonna get just under 10 seconds in 0 to 60 time. So you're gonna need some space when you're trying to merge onto the highway. So the gas mileage on this is 32 for city, 41 for highway, which is pretty good, and 35 combined. Of course, if you're gonna get the hybrid version, it's gonna be up in the 50s, so that's really good gas mileage. So again, with the gas prices, it might be worth it. Because this is the basic trim and this is a CVT transmission, it's supposed to maximize the power of the engine to the wheels. But a lot of people say they don't like the feel of a CVT. And this car does not have a lot of power with 0 to 60 to 9.4 seconds, probably at its fastest time, probably 10 seconds for me or slower. Finding a big gap is gonna be important. Oh, ho, ho. There you go, the power started kicking in. Luckily the traffic was going slow, but when you first hit the gas, you're just like, come on, give me more, right here, give me more. There we go. Now it's hitting it, and now we're starting to get that power, but it does take a while to get going. So you do need some space if you're trying to merge on fast oncoming traffic. So since this is the basic trim, we just have the D mode, right? Just the drive on the automatic, and that's your option, and that's it. Yeah, when it comes to throttle, speed, don't expect much out of this Corolla. So the steering wheel is light and easy to kind of turn, but I don't really feel that connected to the vehicle. It feels like there's a delay, a little lag when I turn the wheels before it responds. So it feels like there's a lot of understeer. All right, now we're hitting pretty bumpy roads. See how the suspension goes. Here's a tight turn. Oh, it's not that bad actually. Man, this is a good intro car. If you're gonna get a budget vehicle for like low to 20K, then this one's actually pretty nice. Like if this was my first car when I got my license, I would be very happy with this actually. Braking, it's a pretty light car, so I feel like there's no problems for me to brake and stopping quick enough if I need to. No, the noise inside the cabin is quite loud once the engine revs, and I can already hear the wind noise, and we're only going like just under 50. So if this was like the highway going 70, 75. Oh, it has traffic sign recognition. So it's telling me I'm in a 45 miles per hour speed zone. So that's actually quite nice. I didn't expect that out of a basic trim. The field of view overall, pretty good. Rear view mirror, yeah, you can see pretty well out back. Oh, there's the helicopter. It's still around. It's got a rear view camera. The guides don't turn. That's like every Toyota I have tested so far. All right, we're back. So the Toyota Corolla 2022 LE, the most basic Corolla you can get for $21,000 MSRP, I think that's a great value. And now I know why it's the best-selling vehicle in the world. So yes, I like this car.
Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more videos.